My name is Spencer Matonis. I'm the founder and CEO of Edil Therapeutics. We're a drug delivery company based out of Pittsburgh, PA. And specifically, we're focused on developing the first endoscopically administered drug system for chronic GI pathologies. Our target indication for drug delivery is something called Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is really one of the most debilitating GI diseases to live with, so much so that over 80% of patients will undergo surgery in the first 10 years of diagnosis just to manage their illness. In the current standard of care with Crohn's disease, patients are having to go to the hospital for regular infusions or self-administering subcutaneous injections at home, or taking oral pills daily, which often come with systemic side effects. What our treatment looks to do is make the most of their annual endoscopy visit. I think the idea here is that we can avoid systemic side effects by delivering drug directly at the problematic site and hopefully avoiding surgery for patients. We have an awesome team at Edil, composed of myself, a general GI clinician, as well as an interventional endoscopist, and a team full of advisors, such as my PI at Carnegie Mellon, Professor Chris Benger. This pre-seed capital would be instrumental for helping us de-risk the venture and get extended large animal model data demonstrating Edilis's efficacy and ability to stay within the body for an extended period of time. I think this will be crucial for our first conversations with the FDA, as well as building up an investor pool for our seed round at the end of the year.
My name is Kostadou. I am a founder of Dapo. I am here to share my philosophy about equality and inclusivity in banking. We started 5 years ago with enabling the smallest fraction of businesses to get paid. We converted traditional and ordinary smartphones into card machines to enable people to accept card payments. People born in the US, UK, and Europe have more rights compared to people born in the Middle East and Africa. By default, we give equal rights and pursue inclusivity, providing financial services to those who are born with less rights. Dapo today serves 1,100 business users all over the world. We have micro businesses in the middle of nowhere in Central Asia, and we enabled them to accept card payments. I spent 5 years on enabling a fundamental part of getting people paid, and I have 15 years more ahead of me to deal with and to add to a scope of my services. That's why I am here on this competition, just to find the opportunity to fuel my future steps to go further and deliver the entire scope of product to our customers.
Hormony is aiming to provoke and normalize the conversation around perimenopause by providing women with the tools and the information to be able to manage their hormonal health. What Hormony does is allows women for the first time to dynamically monitor, measure, and manage their health. Through at-home rapid testing, they are able to see the fluctuation of their hormones and then get actionable, personalized advice. On my side, I have over 20 years of experience in health, wellness, and consumer goods. I have worked in finance, operations, and manufacturing, and then I work over 10 years in the go-to-market team in Adidas, Southeast Asia, and eventually I led the product team for Southeast Asia and Pacific. My co-founder, Dr. Sarita, she has over 2 decades of experience in biotechnology. She started this journey on women's preventive healthcare after her daughter required heart surgery when she was born. Dr. Sarita and I got together with my commercial and her technical expertise to develop tools that will help women get more accessible and affordable hormonal healthcare. What we want to do as a next step is to develop the next generation of rapid saliva tests to make sure that more women can take control and to be able to manage their healthcare on their own.
I'm Izar from Elisium, and we are a deep tech startup headquartered in Singapore, and we operate globally. Our core business is actually in a medical device that helps improve cancer treatment by making them more effective and less harmful for the patients. So we developed this new technology, which is nanoparticles that produce light at high resolution and high dose accuracy. This enables a very critical step in radiation therapy, which is to measure the dose before the patients go in for treatment. This makes the treatment more effective, faster, and less harmful for the body or for the well-being of the patients. At Elisium, we have quite a diverse team with a variety of experience in nanomaterials manufacturing, in IP management, product development, and also medical physicists. We have very good partners which are working at the cancer centers in the radiation therapy centers. This investment will be quite helpful for us. We currently have a lead investor, but we are looking to close our current round. This will help us focus on delivering the systems that we already developed and deliver it to other hospitals in the world. Currently, we're doing the experiments or the clinical studies only in Singapore, but we want to go globally and deliver it to other cancer centers worldwide.
Cloudofo, we're a London-based startup building an AI finance colleague. This means you can go beyond dashboards and spreadsheets with a proactive member of your team that will monitor the news, monitor your business data, and give you insights you don't even know you need yet. Myself, as an actuary, I would go to various organizations and build risk models to help them best manage their finances. Later on in my career, I also managed teams of data scientists and machine learning engineers to allow large organizations to make the best decisions. Afia also was VP of Engineering at Onfido, a large scale-up where she scaled the data and machine learning platforms to serve millions of users.
If you've ever been through a budget cycle, then you know it takes far too long, sometimes months, which is not really compatible in an age where you need to be agile against changing economic forces and the world at large. The tools available are not working to solve this. So we're building at Cloudofo an AI finance colleague, someone who's proactive and collaborative to work with you and take that work out of those finance workflows. The investment will enable us to go further and faster along our ambitious roadmap so that the Cloudofo colleague can be collaborative and proactive and support more and more businesses manage their finances. We aim to support over 100 businesses in our first year and deliver over 100,000 helpful colleague interactions.
Global Nano Network, we're a UK-based startup. We're improving the performance of batteries by innovating on critical components with sustainable materials and disruptive manufacturing processes. What we've done is we've come up with a novel chemistry that makes the battery charge and discharge faster, and we're developing the roll-to-roll manufacturing processes to be able to do this at scale and supply the market.
We have expertise in bio and nanotechnology, but we've also taken that beyond that stage into our advanced manufacturing expertise to get it ready for scale-up and for the market.
We have started off by focusing on heavy industry, and that's because mining trucks represent close to around 2 to 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions, right? And they require affordable power. It's no use having batteries that are really expensive to be able to go and extract those natural minerals that we require for all different industries. And so what we're doing and building at GNN is the ability to be able to have high power energy storage at an affordable price. And that's how we're going to be helping the energy transition. So this investment will really help us scale up our manufacturing processes and build the first of a kind pilot plant that we need to be able to seed the market with product and go and secure those license agreements for those customers that we're already working with.
That we have the capability in GNN to make a considerable difference to the battery supply chain. We've got to bring green and sustainable processes and technology to the battery industry.
We're Refresh Global. We're a German-Israeli startup. Wherever we are, there's textiles, there's clothing, and there's also textile waste that's left behind. What we have done was to develop an innovation, a technology, which, without causing more harm to the environment, is able to take the textile waste and transform it into new raw materials for other applications and for other industries to use and to apply. With our really brilliant scientists and our team, we finally developed a technology which knows how to take the discarded textiles, the feedstock from the textiles, and transform them into 3 new raw materials. One is called Re-Nano that can replace a lot of plastic applications. So imagine in the future, the packaging will be fully compostable with our product. We are also the first ones in the world which have developed ethanol from textile waste. all of that comes together into that smart up system that we have developed. Once we have the investment, we will be able to put it to work, to put it to the development of that system, the growth of our team, so that we can be fully ready and provide the solution to all those that will contact us and will be looking for our help.
Dannce.AI is developing new digital movement-based biomarkers to accelerate the development of neurological therapeutics and to support personalized care. Our approach takes patient video as input and automatically analyzes it for digital signatures of disease. We aim to be the first to provide clinicians and drug developers with a better tool to characterize drug effect and response to treatment. We are based in Boston, the hub of the biotech industry.
On the one hand, we have world-leading experts in behavioral quantification out of Harvard and Duke. And on the other hand, we have a deep tech entrepreneur with an exit and investment banking experience, which we really hope will come in handy later. The most important thing about our team is that many of us have worked together for years, so we're very comfortable executing together.
1 in 7 people will be diagnosed with a neurological condition in their lifetime, such as Parkinson's, autism, or stroke. We want to facilitate a world where there's widespread access to objective neurological screening in aging adults, early screening in children for neurodevelopmental conditions, and the objective validation of new therapies for these conditions.
Well, we're going to do 4 things with the investment. The first is a proof of concept in Parkinson's. The second is starting some pilots with pharma biotechs. The third is really building out the engineering platform. And then the fourth, which really follows on the others, is expansion beyond Parkinson's into other disease indications.
Vocadian is a HealthTech startup building groundbreaking predictive fatigue risk management solution to empower a safer, healthier, and more productive workforce with voice AI. We're a team from Harvard-MIT with top research expertise and industry experience in speech technology, machine learning, digital health, and circadian science. And we have combined more than 30 years of experience in commercializing health tech, building AI product development.
Burnout has increasingly become a public health crisis with far-reaching effects on, industries, especially safety-sensitive industries. So for instance, in transportation and logistics, fatigue is related to over 500,000 in incidences of road accidents in the United States. And in healthcare, it's related to over 40% of medical errors and putting millions of lives at risk. Technologies like Vocadian evidence-based tools, the industry now has a chance to shift practices and lead a paradigm shift, ultimately leading to improvement in lives and qualities of work experience. This investment will be critical to the rollout because it will enable team capacity building and infrastructure development. This undoubtedly will bring upon accelerated transformation within organizations that we serve, and that would lead to more people that will benefit from the success of the programs.